Welcome to Chris's Caribbean Delights. Happy holidays, and I wish you the best, God's richest blessings for the holidays. And okay, so it's about my friend's birthday. It's on December 1st, and I'm going to cook her dinner. So we're doing salmon stuffed with scallops and spinach. So let's go over there and let's get that salmon prepared and get it ready for baking. So here's the salmon. I have a nice large piece of salmon here, and I'm going to kind of butterfly this. So we're gonna cut in between. I did a slit down the center, but you wouldn't cut the skin. You do it, just a little before the skin, you stop. So and then we're gonna slice in the center of the flesh. We're gonna do the flesh. We're gonna do like if we're gonna butterfly it. Like if it's a butterfly in action, we're gonna do here. But we're not gonna go. We're not gonna go out into the skin, or make it sever from the flesh. So as you see here, and this is making space for the stuffing. What we're going to stuff it with, we're going to stuff it with some spinach and some scallops. So we just want that pocket. We want a pocket. We want creating a pocket, so to speak, here. All right. I did one side already. Created that pocket here. Nice large pocket. Right. Then we'll open it out. You can open it out here. Oh, sorry. Just open it out. And she's not big on seasonings, so, and she has some allergies, so we're just going to do some tajin. Just sprinkle some tajin, just to give it some flavor. And tajin has that lime-based seasoning in there, and I'm doing some white pepper. And tajin also has salt, so this is all we need. This is all we're gonna do, and tomorrow, when I'm going to bake it with the spinach, I'll do a spinach mix with some cream cheese. Or you put a little more, maybe some bouillon powder in there. But we just want this salmon to rest with a little bit of seasoning on it. You put some on top. And just let it sit. Put some tajin on there. Rub some tajin in. And I'll put some paprika. And that'll be it for the salmon. Okay? The skin, we're going to season the skin also with some tajin before we put it in the oven. So we're going to just do a little bit of smoked paprika here, just to maintain the color. And we're going to wrap this in some plastic wrap and just let it sit until we're ready to bake it. Okay? I have a nice large plastic bag here. We're just going to slide it all in there. Just slide it in. And let it rest in the refrigerator until we're ready. So let's get the salmon stuffed, and it's already here. I have cream cheese, I have spinach, I have the scallops here, and some garlic. Breadcrumbs. I'll mix some breadcrumbs in the stuffing. So what's going to happen here? I'm going to put these in the microwave. Put the spinach in the microwave, and get it wilted, and then I'll chop that up and mix it with the cream cheese, and you'll see the process. And then I'll saute or partially cook the scallops, and then I'll stuff I'll put the whole thing together. So let's get the spinach into the microwave and get it wilted. So here I have my filling for the salmon: spinach, cream cheese, and a little bit of breadcrumbs to hold it together. And I just tap the inside of the cavity to dry it out a little. And you still have my peppercorns in there. It's well seasoned, and we're gonna spread this spinach filling all over the inside here, nice and very neatly. Take our time and just get this filling all in here. And then we're going to get the scallops, and we're going to do the scallops with it. In order to put them in the salmon, because salmon does not take very long to cook, so you just need to be careful with that. And the stuffing it, I'm going to cut the scallops. I'll just chop them up maybe in quarters, so that they can spread out and be and be everywhere over the. I'm not mixing them into the spinach and just resting them on top of the spinach. So once I get all these seared and they get opaque, I'll be back. So here we are, the salmon stuffed with scallops and spinach. You're going to just close the cavity up. Just close the cavity. And we're going to secure it with some pins. I have some little bamboo picks here. We're just going to run some through it, just to keep it together. Let's put another one here. So let's turn this guy around, and then we'll see the front. We'll just put a couple of picks in there, and that will secure the front. And we're going to just put some dollops of butter in between the lemons And on top of the lemons. Just let it melt. So I think we're ready for the oven. Oven is at 400. Oven is at 400. And we'll just put this bad boy in there. We'll bake at 400 for about 25 to 30 minutes, and we should be fine. It's going to be great. On the middle rack. There you go. Here we are, guys, the finished product. Salmon stuffed with spinach and scallops. Now we're going to cut into it once we're ready to serve.
In the fish dish, boy.